Entrepreneurs, and especially if you're a new entrepreneur, you're somebody that's about to start your business, or you're a part-time entrepreneur, listen to this because I think it'll help you a whole lot. You will not be able to please everyone. Let me say that again. You will not be able to please everyone. I know a lot of times when we start businesses, and especially if you are in love with your business, you're extremely passionate about what you do. And it should be all of you guys, because if you're not, then my question is, why the hell are you doing it? But that's beside the point. But if you're extremely passionate about what you do, you want it to resonate with everybody. You want everybody to love it just as much as you do. And what I'm here to tell you is that that's not realistic. It's not realistic that everybody's going to love it the same way that you do, but you can't let that throw you out of the game. You can't let that discourage you. There are going to be people that don't like what you do. There are going to be people that don't resonate with it. Here's a newsflash. There are going to be people that criticize it, that hate on it, that tell you that, they don't want to hear anything about it, that don't patronize it. These people aren't just going to be strangers. They're going to be people that you know, people that you love, and some of them that you call family and friends, right? Those people. And I'm telling you that now so that it won't be a shock to you. All of my family and friends don't subscribe to what I do. Some of them don't even know what I do. Some of them don't even care. But guess what? That doesn't stop me from doing it, because I know that there's somebody out there that I'm going to touch. And for every person that you touch, guess what? It matters little the people that you didn't. What you have to understand is that you're not trying to reach everybody. That's the misconception about business. That's the misconception about a purpose, about a passion, is that we feel like I'm trying to touch the world. Guess what? There are a lot of people that make impacts on the world, but they do it through the few people that resonate with what they had to say or what they had to offer, whatever service or product that they put out there. There are a few people out there, and when I say a few, that may be hundreds of thousands. There are a few people out there that they really need what you have. On the flip side of that coin, there are a lot of people out there who don't. There are a lot of people out there that's not going to like it. They're not going to like your posts, right? If there were a dislike button on your post, they would click dislike, right? There are those people out there, but you got to develop this mentality of, so what? Next. So what? Next. It's not for you. So what? Next. What you can't do is to allow people that criticize, people that hate, people that don't like what you do. You cannot allow that to discourage you, and you definitely can't allow that to make you start questioning if you're doing the right thing, if you're good enough, and all of these other fear things that come up in your mind. I remember the very first time in business where somebody asked me for a refund. Somebody asked me that, they said that they wanted a refund because for whatever reason, they didn't like what I was doing or the service that I was providing. And it sent me into a complete shock. I got upset. I was hurt. I was crushed. I was mad. I started questioning, do I really supposed to do this? Am I not good at this? And then I learned to realize that was just one person. It was just one person. And I'm not saying that that person was wrong, because maybe I didn't resonate with them, but I'm not designed to resonate with everybody, right? There are a specific group of people that you were designed to touch. And here's the thing, no one else can touch those group of people like you. There's a group of people that you weren't designed to touch, and no matter how great you are, you won't touch those people. You name anybody that you look up to today. Any, coach, any speaker, any, legendary, whatever person in business that you may look up to, and I can find you somebody that does not feel the same about that person. There's a lot of people that I look up to in business, a lot of people that I look up to in the industry that I'm in, and I've mentioned some of those people's names to other people that I know, and they just kind of, and I'm like, what do you mean? Like, this person is a giant. They're a giant to me because their message, what they do, their service, it resonates with me. It doesn't resonate with this other person. Does that mean that the person that I look up to, that they're not good enough? No, it means that who they are, I'm their target audience. I'm who they're designed to reach. That other person is who they're not designed to reach. And on the flip side of that coin, I know other people that look up to people that I've listened to, and it just doesn't do it for me, right? So you got to understand that that's how business is. Once you put yourself out there, and essentially that's what you're saying when you say, I'm going to become an entrepreneur. You're saying that I'm going to take this idea that's in my mind, this thing that I love, this thing that I'm passionate about, and I'm going to put it out there to a massive amount of people, knowing that all of these people aren't going to resonate. These people are going to have something to say. They may not like the way you look. They may not like the way you talk. They may not like the way you dress. They may not like the way, you put accents on words, anything. But you are willing to put yourself out there, and there are things that come along with that. Accept it. Don't worry about it. Just accept it. Again, the mentality is, so what? Someone else is waiting for you next. So what? Someone else is waiting for you next. Someone else is waiting for you to put out your next video. Someone else is waiting for you to invent your next product. Someone else is waiting for you to tell them about how your service or whatever it is that you do can add value to their lives. And as long as you're feeling doubtful or fearful about the 1 or 2 people that criticize what you do, or the 1 or 2 people that said that it didn't resonate with them, as long as you're stuck there, you're missing out on touching those people that really want what you have to offer. So I wanted to share that with you guys, because I come across a lot of entrepreneurs that a lot of times we're shy. And you can't be shy and be an entrepreneur. So get over this whole, I'm not going to put myself out there because I don't want to be criticized. You will be criticized, or you're going to be safe and unsuccessful. Let me say that again. You will be criticized, or you're going to be safe and unsuccessful, because I always say you can't be safe and successful at the same time. When you put yourself out there, people will judge, they will criticize, they will say all types of stuff, but it doesn't matter, because for everybody who has ever judged or criticized or disliked or didn't resonate with whatever it is that I was putting out, or whatever it is that I was doing at the time, for every person that came back and said, RJ, something you said, something you taught me, something you put out there, it changed the way I think. It helped me go just a little bit further from where I was before I heard it. That's worth everything. And that's what you live for as an entrepreneur. That's what you live for as somebody that has passion about what it is that they do. You live for those 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 testimonials that say, you changed my life. You live for those, because that's the only thing that matters. I always say, don't pay attention to the don'ts, pay attention to the do's, the people that do like, not the people that don't. Now, by no means am I saying don't perfect your craft. There are people that will give you constructive criticism. You got to decipher what that is, though. Some people give you petty criticism. I ain't like your shirt. Who cares? You should pronounce your words better. Take it to heart, but don't let it ruin you. Don't let it, get the best of you. If it's something that somebody says that hey, you know what? Maybe I can improve upon that. Improve it and keep moving. But the ultimate mentality is, so what? Someone else is waiting next. Keep that in mind and keep doing what you're doing, and know that you're in the right spot. I always say, touch somebody and allow them to take you to everybody. Don't get out here trying to touch everybody and worrying about who doesn't like it. Make your impact one person at a time.